There once was a man whose life made him extremely miserable. His life was consistently filled with grief, and as a result, he was often quoted as saying that one day, one of his friends advised him to contact a monk for his issue after informing him that a very strange monk was staying in a nearby town for a few days. The man was initially hesitant to reach the mark. However, he afterwards reasoned that there was no damage from hitting the target. So he made the decision to meet the monk. The man visited his local morgue the following day. The monk was sitting calmly on a plain cloth mat when the guys entered the room, having just concluded his meditation. The man sat in front of him after bowing to him. "So, my life is full of sorrows," he said. The man then remarked, "So I have so many problems in my life that, as a result of which, I always say, please give me some solution," after going through his list of problems with the morgue one by one. The man then went silent and began to wait for Mark to speak. Mark gave the man a compassionate gaze and gave it some thought. Then he asked, "My friend, do you know how many shades of red there are in this room?" The monk's disclosure astonished the man. He assumed that I was looking for a solution to my issue. And this monk is interrogating me pointlessly. Nevertheless, he forced a glance around the space, contrasted the red hues there, and then declared, "There are many things in this space that have that color," then explained. As a result, your slippers, that mat, that apple, and this cushion are all crimson. In addition, there are numerous items in this area that are red. Without glancing around, please tell me how many shades of blue there are in this room. As the man listened to this, he was perplexed. "How can I tell you without meeting you again, sir?" he asked. Ask the Zen master why. Then he said, "Did you not notice the blue color when you were looking for the red color?" Then, "No, sir," the man replied. "I simply had the color red in mind when I started hunting for it. As a result, I was unable to detect the blue color in this space." The monks grinned as they listened and remarked, "My friend, this is the answer to your question. You will find what you are looking for in life as well. As you searched for a red color, your entire attention was on locating that hue in this space. Any other color was invisible to you. This room is filled with a lot of blue objects. However, you were so preoccupied with the dead color that you were unable to see it. Similar to this, both joy and grief are present in our daily lives. However, you are so preoccupied with your woes that you failed to notice the joy in your life. The two sides of a coin are joy and sadness. How can there be a feeling of grief if there is no enjoyment in life? In a similar vein, how can happiness exist if there is no sense of sorrow in life? It's not that you don't have happiness in your life, rather, it's that you can't perceive it because you've been concentrating so much on your woes. Decide to alter your way of viewing the world. Try to look for happy moments in your life. You'll discover that life is full of happiness if you choose to concentrate on joy rather than suffering. If we look around us, we will discover that the majority of individuals spend their lives sad and beset by misery. But they fail to realize that life will emerge. In our opinion, if you think that life is full of tragedies, then you will also find life to be sad. And if you believe that life is full of bliss, you will undoubtedly discover that it is. Life is full of both joy and sorrow. It is impossible for anyone to experience only happiness or only sadness in their lifetime. Happiness and sadness are both parts of life. What we pay attention to is what matters. You will find happiness in your life if you seek it out. And if you seek grief, sorrow will find you. As a result, constantly seek satisfaction in all you do, no matter how tiny. And keep in mind that no moment that passes by will ever be repeated. Why not choose to be happy in this moment rather than depressed? Thank you for your watching.